How did the homeopathy lead you into the Australian bushflower remedies? They're one of my favourites, to be fair.
Yes. Well, when I was working in the Detox Centre, I mean, people had come in, and because you had clients and you didn't know what drugs they were coming off, what they had taken, what they didn't, I used to give them the Australian bushflower cards, and they're 90%. And you'd give them their cards and you'd say, please shuffle the cards and just ask the cards to tell you what your body needs. And they'd sort of think, oh, she's a bit stupid. But anyway, those cards were always 90% accurate. I'd say 99. They were just so brilliant, so accurate. And they would pick up what was wrong with them and why they needed cards, and they'd be back the next day sitting there before I got to work waiting for their cards again. And I'd say choose 3.
Right.
So, yes, sometimes they'd have 3 a day. They were just so into the cards. And when they went over to the see, we had them in detox for 5 days, and then they were allowed to go to the bigger rehabs. And when they got to the bigger rehabs, they wouldn't go without their cards. And if they couldn't take their cards, they weren't going. And the other place would say, no, she's got alcohol in them. And then so I had to get to a stage where I made bushflower cards with no alcohol.